Hello, my name's Andy and welcome to the garage. And here is July's purchases from the car boot and from an auction. This is really good. Stay tuned for this one. Well, here we go with the auction lot first. Nice little tin with a mini on, Earl Grey tea. We'll kick off with that. That was at top of the box. And this was in the box. Now, she's really nice. Lost a door mirror there. There is one to copy on this side. Lots of windows. I'm not sure how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 22, 23 windows. That makes it very desirable in the VW world, I think. The back lifts up to reveal quite a nice interior. Just seating really, nothing else. Not sure of the size. Volkswagen van Samba 1/25th scale. And I think it's a Maisto. It's a Maisto, just says made in Thailand. So that's a great start. I do love a camper van. It needs a mirror. To be honest, you could just take one off, get rid of it, whatever. Just needs maybe a clean, a bit of paint chipping. Not a great deal. Maybe one to customise. Also in that auction lot is an E-Type Jaguar convertible. 1961, 1/43rd scale. Universal Hobbies, made in China. And it's quite nice. Nothing needs doing to him. Let's see what we got. Oops. Then we had a bike. NR, Honda. Still got its stand. Got both its brakes and handlebars. Quite a nice looking Honda that. Not sure which version it's on. Could be a 900, could be a 600, could be a 400. Not a particularly good model looking at that chain. Maybe somebody's had a go at chroming that, I don't know. A nice bike to have. Then in that lot as well were lots of these. So I'm just going to get them out. Bisto, Ledo. Oops, sorry, hit the camera there. That's a rather nice one. Matchbox, yesteryear. BP company. That's quite a tidy little thing. Good for spares, these. There's a Ferodo. So a bit of a car thing going on. Not sure what that is. Days Gone. Ledo. Ford Model T, no doubt. Let me just get the rest of those out. Walker's Crisps with milk bottles. That's really fitting. Dairy Farm Butchers. Canadian Post. Quite nice. Matchbox again. Walker's Crisps with some crisps this time. Brook Bond. Now that might make a nice hot rod. Brook Bond Days Gone. So that could be useful. Then a few buses in there. One of which the base is off. Days Gone anyway. Nice little blue bus. That's unusual. Cross and Blackwell. Days Gone. So whip through those. Sorry about that. Then a farm trailer with a tractor. So not too good. It was plastic as well. Then we've got this modern Isuzu, still with its base plate screwed in. Quite nice in the detail. Nothing wrong with that. And then the cement works. But the real reason I bought that lot, bear in mind I wanted the camper van, I wanted the E-Type Jaguar, I wasn't interested in most of that. But what I saw in the lot was this. So I'll stop the camera and clear the rest away and we'll take a look at that. Right, I've cleared the decks and here we have a Mercedes Gullwing, and I saw this and I thought that's quite tidy. I thought I'll go up to £10 to get that and this, so I wanted to do a race version of this. I hadn't seen it at auction, I bid blind. There's a wiper missing, front's intact, the bonnet latch is missing, everything else is fine. So I thought, great, it's too good. And I started to take a look. But the quality is very good here. Let's get the door open. As you can see, there's a picnic basket in the back there. The seats are, well, a bit not my styling anyway. The dashboard is really nice, as you can see. Some good detail on there. Notice the little door hinges. It hadn't been chipped at the top. This is just dirt, these spots. Nice engine. I thought this is too good. And I turned it over and found out 1987 Franklin Mint, 1954 Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. And that, when it was new, would have been about £70. So it's going straight in the cabinet, despite having a wiper missing. I'm sure I could fix that and do something on the back there because it is too good. And I think this will just polish out. What I'll do, I'll just have a go. I'm hoping it's not chipped. Just try and take a close look. I'm not sure if it's chipped or whatever. Let's just got a little wipe here. And as you can see, it's wiped off. So in this video of purchases, you get a quick restoration as well. And that, well, that's going to be hard to beat for the star of the show. So you might say, I probably paid 13 quid for those 3 models. And I think, yeah, I'd be pleased with that, to be honest. And I've got all those Ledos for spares and maybe a hot rod conversion in them. So let's move on to the purchases, which are from Car Boots in Dorset in July. Just stop the video and clear the decks there. Right, here's one of the purchases at Car Boot. I'm sure it needs no introduction. Jaguar 220 XJ, bit dirty, doors open, extremely dusty interior. See if we can get a light on that dashboard. There we go, quite detailed inside. Lovely looking car. If you notice, one mirror's on the door, one's actually on the wing. Front flips up, revealing some fans and a hole for potentially a battery for some lights if you wanted to go that way. But these are fixed. So a nice model XJ220 Jaguar 1/24 scale by Maisto, made in Thailand. Steering, good wheels, original wheels. These are what came out on the XJ. So that's a nice bite. If I just move the camera a little bit, we can see it next to that Mercedes. Right, so that was a great start. Then non-die-cast Lamborghini, is it? No, it's a McLaren. There's a McLaren there, just £1. Why did I buy it? It's not die-cast. I bought it for 4 wheels and tyres and 2 door mirrors and a spoiler, which I could use on another model. Doesn't work with batteries, so there's something wrong with it as well. I'm not sure whether the headlights are supposed to shine, but I'll be taking that apart anyway, and I might just video taking that apart just to get the parts. Then something I'd been on the lookout for a while, and it just fits in the frame there. Dekker transporter, and I've been looking for it for a while, really, for a friend of mine, Martin Dare, who you may obviously know. Martin Dare's Dinky toy restorations, one of the best YouTube restorers there is. Corgi Major, it's all intact, probably missing 2 cab mirrors and a siren at the front, maybe a horn, but apart from that it's a great thing. Cab lifts up to reveal an engine, not a great engine. Now that's gone down, so that goes up. Let's see if we can do it. That goes up, that goes down, and that goes down. So, and I know that's why Martin needed a spare one, because one of these I think was broken on the one he got, and I think that was a steal out of 10. I really do, and I'm pleased with that. And it is in bad condition. There's a couple of bits missing, nothing major, but it's all intact, and it's on a Ford cab. So let's wheel that out of the way. So already I think with the XJ, the camper van and other things, this is a great month for die cast. Then I picked up this little BMW M1 BASF colours, Corgi BMW M1, 4 rivets, glasses really good. Bonnet lifts up to reveal an engine with all the exhaust ports on one side, there, and the inlets on the other. I didn't know that on the M1 before. I'm sure it's accurate. I'm sure they wouldn't get that wrong. Wheels aren't great on it, but I've got some plans for wheels, which I could just show you now. I've been printing decals for wheels, so when I get a set of wheels that I don't really quite fancy, I can cut these decals out, fill them so they're flat, and then impose these wheels. See, I've done some headlights, also been having a go at checker plate, so that's coming in the near future. Then just a cab, Bedford, because I have got more trailers, transporter trailers, but I didn't have cabs, so I'm hoping I bought some right cabs. Ford Escort, the big tailplane RS Turbo, Escort RS Cosworth, great car. Nothing opens on this. It's made in Italy. It's Barago. And you see what I mean about wheels? They're not quite going to cut it, I don't think, with this car. But that's going to go straight into the to-do pile. Another cab. This one has the cab mirrors. It's got both horns, so they could probably be lifted straight off and go on to that tri-decker, because it is Corgi Major Toys, Holmes Wrecker. Sure, there should be some sort of towing crane hook mechanism at the back there. But why did I buy it? Well, at least it's got complete. It's another Ford. I bought it because I'm thinking of doing something Mad Maxy, sort of customised. It's lost a couple of tyres at the back. Wheels are really quite nice on this as well, so that's a nice one to have. Not sure what I'm going to do with it. Then this little tipper truck, no windows. It's one of those big things you see on the quarries, and it's a dumper truck. It says JOAL. Now I've not had one of these. Maybe people can inform me. A couple of tyres missing at the back here. Joel, I don't know, but it's quite nice and tidy. Chipped and play one, no glass. Steering wheel. Let's get the next one. Now, Dinky Toys, petrol tanker, trailer, 50 pence. Why did I buy it? Because I've got one of these anyway, and it'd be worth 50 pence just for the tyres and the axle. Look quite good. But that would form the basis, I thought, of my Mad Max thing. And I'm not sure, it doesn't belong with that trailer, but that cabin. But I'm sure I can find something to go with that. Obviously, chip play one, missing all the tops, missing a bit of that. But if I'm going to do a customization on it, that really doesn't matter. I have to keep bending down to get these lots. Bedford, it's got both mirrors. Glass looks quite good. Bedford tractor unit, Corgi Toys. Now I think this may pull a transporter. This or the other one that I got. This one's obviously missing this bit, but that's not a problem. We can replicate that quite easily. Then picked up this baby. Just turn around. Matchbox Super Kings. Oops, sorry, I touched the camera there. Dodge Monaco Estate. And yeah, I've got the trailer with that as well. Now, I'm not going to restore that. I've already traded that with somebody else who's very interested in it, my friend Mick in Dublin. So that's on its way to you, Mick. Now, I've been looking for a Thunderbird 2 intact. I think this is one of the earlier ones. It's in sort of metallic blue. Dinky Toys, made in England, Thunderbird 2. And it's a bit of a kerfuffle to get it out sometimes, but I've done it there. Open the pod. And we do have Thunderbird 4 there in that pod. Let's put it back. We don't want to lose it. Get in there, mate. All 4 legs. Very nice. Now I've got a customised project. I needed a second Thunderbird 2 for. There's nothing missing on this one. Is it too good for me to customise? I don't know. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. But that's quite nice. I won't put it back together now. We'll just move it to one side because the video is going to take some time. Then we picked up this crane. I've had one of these a few months ago, I think. Looks like it may have been hand painted. Matchbox Super Kings K12 K113 Hercules mobile crane 1974. Wheels have seen better days. It's got all the parts to it. The glass is good. So really it is ripe for restoration. Sorry, we won't get all that in there, but the hook's there. That's quite a nice one to do. I haven't been buying as much recently because I've been trying to buy things that don't need significant parts purchasing, because it can get expensive as a hobby if you start doing that, and it just delays things as well. Now here we have Matchbox car transporter. It's a little Lesney one. Let's just get the with grey wheels. Isn't she beauty? Cutest little thing you'd probably see today. Some detailing on the front. Not for restoration, just a quick polish and a clean up. £3. All day long, you'd take one of those, wouldn't you? Just picking them up 3 at a time here. Now this was a good buy. You know I like my 50s racers. This is heavily corroded Dinky, and it is a Ferrari. You can just make it out in the rust there. You probably can't see that. It's been retired, which is nice. You can take those off. That's how soft they are. That axle is well bent, but the bits that connect it to the chassis, these sort of outrigging chassis members, are okay. To be honest, the hubs have seen better days. It's been hand painted, but that's going to be a nice one to do, and that's straight in the queue, I can tell you that. So that'll be my 4th or 5th one of those that I will have done. Then Land Rover, bonnet lifts up, revealing a nice engine, doors open, glass is good on this. There's a flashing light missing, there's a hook missing, plastic wheels, Dinky Toys, 109 wheelbase Land Rover. Still got the hook, it's a nice one. I won't be restoring that one. I am doing a Land Rover at the moment for the Land Rover Challenge, and I can show you that as a sneak preview. There it is, out of paint, and that just needs detailing, and it is going to have some of those checker plate decals on it. So that's what's going on there. Sorry, it's a bit slow. I have to keep bending down to get these off the floor. Porsche 959 decals. Glass looks okay. Yellow glass. I think this has been restored before, because that Porsche emblem seems too thick. It's on top of the dashboard. You wouldn't see anything. And it is a Matchbox Specials, and it's got screws in, and they didn't have screws. All the ones I've done had rivets. That would be a nice one to do, but perhaps not as nice as this Humber Golden Hawk, with a large part of its golden missing. Studebaker rather Golden Hawk, Corgi Toys, no tyres, good suspension, complete at the front, glass looks quite good, complete at the rear. So that'd be a nice one to do. How I get yet gold paint which sits like that, I don't know. I did do that gold BMW, and that looks more like a goldy leaf sort of paint. Here's another one. Nice little racer, just needs polish. Boot opens, doors don't. Big wheel in the cockpit there. Glasses there. XK120 by Corgi. And it doesn't need restoration, it needs a bloody good clean, that does. And that would be quite nice to do. So put that on top there. Just reach down. Oh, got this as well. Now I'm sure I had one of these, but I'd lost it. So I picked this up for 50p. Obviously, Black Play One. Not sure of the branding, if it's Matchbox, etc. But I am on the lookout for a vintage garage. I thought that'd go quite nice in there, so I picked one of those up. I did see some garages at the car boot, but unfortunately they were all non-vintage variety and too plasticky to be any good. So here we have another trailer combo. Just get that into view for you. Let's move some of these out of the way, because we're losing the film now. There we are. It's got its roll-on bit. Whiz wheel Ford D Series Corgi Juniors, and obviously military tank transporter, etc. Quite nice. I'm not sure if it's been painted over. I don't know, but that's a nice one. Then I had to pick this up. I saw it was an Impala. I didn't really realise at the time that it was Cars Movie one. It was one of those 5 for £1. I wanted the other things in that you've probably seen, so I ended up with this Impala as well. And to be honest, it's got a really nice paint job on it. I mean, the eyes when you move that do change. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. So first one of those I've got. I'm not going to restore it. There's no need to restore it. It is what it is. Then a nice little VW Type 1. What's it called? VW Fourgon, made in France, Majorette, or Majorette, depending which side of the Atlantic you're on. 1/60th scale, and he'd be nice to do. The glass is good. Easy decals. Just needs a repaint really. Then another one of these picked up. I've got 3 of these now. Got 2 of them, I think, with the aerial, which is often missing. Glass looks a little cracked on this one. Everything else is fine. I'm going to do these as a duo, one in white with the police and one in blue with the police, and the other one I'm going to customise because I've got 3 of these to go at now. Plymouth Roadrunner, sure what brand it is. Malaysia Plymouth Superbird, just says. Why did I buy it? Because I love Plymouth Roadrunners really, and that'd be quite nice to do. I think one of these hit 200 mph once. That tail, although looks quite high, I don't think it's wide enough, but that'd be nice to do in blue colours. Just put him on top of the cab there. Now another Porsche 959. This time though, a bit better than the other one. Doors open. Made in China, 959, 1/36 scale. Just says toy there. Real rubber tyres. Wheels aren't too bad. So that would be actually quite nice to do. Back in black. Again, for you AC/DC fans out there. Then, looking the worse for wear, no tyres. Dinky Toys VW 1500. Going for a song at £2, I thought. All intact at the rear. All intact at the front. Glass is cracked. You know, sometimes now I don't buy new glass. I just clean it as best I can, and it is what it is. These are really small hubs on here, so I'm not sure what tyres it's going to have. And it looks, I'm not sure what that is. It looks like somebody's put putty in there. That would be a nice one to do. Ford Cortina Mark III, chipped, jeweled headlights, opening doors. Apparently that is the famous Pepsi Coke bottle shape of that 70s era. Folding seats. Don't want to push that back too hard. Corgi Toys Whiz Wheels Ford Cortina GXL. 2 rivets, plastic wheels. I have got another one of these and it is quite handy, so I'll get it down. So I've been meaning to do one of these, and this one's a bit more dusty. It's in better condition, this reddish brown one, and as you can see, a bit different. No jeweled headlights on this one. Doors don't open. Still Corgi GXL, so I'm guessing this is probably the later one and the cheaper one that they knocked out. Still a nice model, but this is the purchase one, and I think it is the better one. Let's just push that to one side. We're nearing the end now. Now, I've done one of these before. Dinky Toys petrol tanker, missing 2 tyres. This may be one that said gasoline down the side, I don't know. I did one in green a while ago. I quite like doing these. I will keep this one and do it in red. Maybe not this year, because it didn't get many views, to be quite honest, and I don't know why. They're a great looking vehicle, and from a restoration point of view, they're really, really satisfying to do. So put that away. Now, picked up this cab, Corgi Belay. Is that French? Don't know. Wheels are all plastic. Cab looks good. It's got the exhaust unit. It's got some giant headlights, and what I'm thinking is Mad Max. I might have needed this one, or if I get enough cabs, because you never get cabs and trailers to match. I know I'm hoping to match some. Maybe just do a thing on cabs. Just restore 2 free cabs, the tractor units. That's what I'm thinking of doing there. Right, we're nearing the end now. Just a few more left. And I've taken the precaution of wrapping these up. There's one, VW, quite modern in its looks, with the matte black and the matte orange. All intact, nothing missing. Maybe a bit of wear on the chrome at the front there. Volkswagen Classical Bus, 1962, 1/32 scale, King's Matte. Quite nice. So that's the second bus, and I'll just put it on top of that Jaguar there, because what also came with that, and I wrapped these up after I got them home in a bit of newspaper because I didn't want them to get damaged. Another bus, same one, 1/32 scale, King's Matte, Love and Peace. Now this one has escaped Crapoid Nick's, I pronounced that right, I hope so, Nick. Escaped from Jersey as a souvenir. I picked it up on the south coast, so not far away. The door opens and the rear boot opens. It's just got seating in there, nothing else. The doors didn't open on the other one, but that's nice to have. So it has been really a tale of VW buses this month, because here we have, and this is the last of the purchases. Let me just move that bus out of the way. 3 minibuses, as in the size of them, mini. Probably 1/64 scale, King's Matte, 1/64 scale. I don't know if you can just see that there. Lift that up so you can see it. Those two slightly different colour, same decals. That one very classical. Welly, this one's a welly though, so that's quite nice. Let's just move those out of the way. So there's been some great things here this month. There's been some, that tri-decker. Let me just try and move the camera on the tripod there. There's a tri-decker. That was great. But I think for me, despite the VW buses being great, it's got to be that 300 SL. Buy of the month. Bought unseen. Bought for a song really, even if you discount everything that came with it, which was that big camper van in the background there. Really, really lovely. So pleased with that. I do hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm hoping you'll watch some of the restorations that are coming out of this purchase lot. And I look forward to seeing you again in another month's time for some more purchases. But there will be some restorations and other videos in between. So take care of yourselves and bye for now. Star of this month, Mercedes 300 SL Franklin Mint. Okay, here's a tri-decker we saw earlier. All intact, good roller and everything. So that was a great buy. Here is the cab that I bought, which I was hoping, and I think it is the right cab to go with this transporter trailer, which is Coggy Major Carrymore Mac 4 transporter. And hopefully somebody can tell me, should that have a Bedford or a Ford on the front? I don't know, but it fits. So that's one I can do now. Then I've had this one for ages, looking a bit sad for itself. Tractor unit's got no wheels or axles. This is missing the side here. Ironically, I thought this was better than this from memory, and I could have bought one of these and it'd have been really nice to buy. The three tractor units I've got a spare cab now, which hasn't got the tow hook on, and I've got this spare, which is also Corgi, but I don't think it's going to pull any of these. Let's have a look. No, it's totally different fitting there. Just thought I'd give you that as an extra bonus. That was all. Take care.